Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and I hope you are well and enjoying the break between the fantasies. FPL is now live and I cannot wait for the game to officially start. In this video specifically, I'll run you through 3 drafts. One of them is mine and 2 of them are sent in by the 2 members of the Amigos, FPL of the Day and Nilos FPL. Meanwhile, if you have not subscribed to the channel already, do that and help me reach 600 subs sooner. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So a pretty weird sight to not spot Salah, but currently I'm on a suicide mission. Jokes apart, but what I'm trying to do is fit in combinations. With Son's high price, it is Salah versus Son, and currently before the preseason games I'm favouring the Korean. I've kept the defense top notch, going big at the back. 3 attacking wingbacks alongside Romero to cover those Spurs clean sheets. Ederson all set in goal. The Brazilian has an amazing history of points, and with rock solid defense at least in the Premier League, I'm expecting clean sheets. He made a total of 60 saves last season and kept 20 clean sheets. Now looking at the midfield, there are 3 solid options in Martinelli. Son had an amazing run and it is expected that he'll pick up from where he left this season again under Conte. Luis Diaz, with now Mane out of the equation, he would be a starter. Jota and Nunes might be the 2 players with the risk of rotations, so Diaz is somewhat nailed. The question remains, will he provide the cover we need for Salah? Even if I upgrade Son to Salah, I'll for sure keep Diaz. So Bowman is my surprise pick, who is not visible in many teams due to his higher price. Now talking about the forwards, Jesus and Wilson take the place as 2 forwards up ahead. Jesus showed what he is capable of yesterday in the preseason, and Wilson, although last season missed a lot of games, he still managed a total of 8 goals. Currently he is the most clinical guy in that Newcastle side, so the fixtures are obviously exciting, eventually provoking me to go for these picks. So this is my current draft. Let's check out what does J London aka FPL of the Day has got for us.
What's going on, Zay? Jay here from FPL of the Day, and yeah man, I wanted to come through and just give a little bit of advice because yeah, last season wasn't too bad, had a decent finish, top 15k, so I feel like I kind of know what I'm talking about a little bit more now than what I did in previous seasons. So I've only had a first very quick look at the team, at the draft. I've managed to put a team together that looks something like this: Cancelo, Tomiyasu, Alexander-Arnold, James in defence, Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz. Rashford is going to be a cheeky differential at this current time. Neto, because he's great value for money. And then Jesus and Haaland, the main man up front. Mendy in goal, because premium keepers are nice and cheap this year. So normally I'd go for a nice little cheap keeper, but yeah, because Mendy is just like at 5 mil, I cannot ignore him. So my tips to begin the season is to just decide on, first and foremost, the formation that you want to play. Is it going to be 4-4-2? Do you want to go big at the back? And then that will help you select some of the players that is on everyone's lips at the moment, because there's so many people to choose from. If we're talking about defenders, for example, you've got James, Chilwell, Trent, Robertson, Cancelo, Diaz, Laporte. Like, there's so many guys, you cannot have them all in there. So the next tip is to just go with the ones that you want to go with. Don't pick your players and then look at everybody else's team and then get FOMO or jealous that you haven't got those players. You can only have a certain amount of selected defenders, certain amount of midfielders, and a certain amount of strikers. So yeah, you're not going to be able to have everybody in there, and everyone should be scoring points. So yeah, as long as your guys perform, don't worry about what the other players are doing, because you're not going to get every single player right. You're not psychic, right? It's not Mystic Fantasy Football Meg. My next advice would be to make sure that you're starting with someone who you know you want to captain for the next few games. So in my case, it's going to be Salah. I know that I want him to be my captain in the first game, and I know that I can easily rotate the captain armband between him and Haaland throughout the first sort of like 6 or 7 fixtures, which leads me on to my final point, which is build a team that is going to play, for I'd say maybe the first 7 or 8 games. Don't just pick a player that you feel is going to be really good for game week 1 and 2. You want to make sure that you've got a squad that ensures you're not taking too many hits, all right? So yeah, in my case, I'm going to be quite happy with the likes of Salah and Diaz and Cancelo and Trent Alexander-Arnold and James, unless there is some sort of rotation there. So yeah, make sure that you've got a squad that you're quite happy with for the first at least 2 or 3 game weeks, and then you can at least save some transfers, and then that will help you for the rest of the season as you continue and as you start to lead towards that very first wild card. So those are my tips. Hopefully they help. I am no expert, but yeah, I like to think if you keep some of those in mind, it could help you with a really, really good start.
So this was Jay's team, a brilliant one like his rank last season. Next up is Nilos FPL, who finished up in top 10k. Let's see what he's got for us.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's Neil here, and I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of my team. I've gone for Mendy and I've gone for James at the back for Chelsea because they're going to keep clean sheets. I hope they signed some good players for the players that have gone out. People like Rudiger's gone, Christensen's gone, so I hope they do well and sign some good players. James is one of those players that he will smash and hurt you if you don't have him, get you that clean sheet, bonus points, the whole shebang. I've gone for Robbo for Liverpool. I've gone for Laporte and Cancelo because they're brilliant. They've got a good run and they will keep clean sheets. And lastly, Tomiyasu. I've gone for Diaz, Salah and Odegaard in midfield. Salah needs no explanation. Diaz, I think, is going to have a great season. He's got that killer attacking appeal. I think he's going to do well with the goals and assists. And plus, there's no Mane, so hopefully he'll flourish in the absence of Mane. I've gone for Odegaard because I think he's going to do well. Criminally underrated. He got good goals and assists last season and he played about 2,900 minutes. So this season he's got Jesus to aim for and I think he's going to do well. Up front, Jesus is in my team and I've got Haaland. So I'm hoping they both smash, new teams, and hopefully it will pull off for both teams, for Man City and Arsenal. In my bench, I have got Forster in goal, 4 million, cheap, not expecting nothing there. Got Andreas, who's just gone to Fulham, Colback and Greenwood. Not expecting nothing from the bench at this point. Strategy, I'm just going to see how it goes. I might just give it a couple of weeks, and if it doesn't pan out, I'm just going to hit the wild card early like last season. But we have got that period of the World Cup as well, so we can always reset our teams at that point. I'm just going to attack it and have fun. Don't read too much into other people's teams and stats and whatever. Go with your gut and see who you want and just go with it. Anyway, I wish you all a great season and I hope you like watching this video. Take care. Bye.
So another brilliant draft, this time by Nilos FPL. So these were the 3 drafts I wanted to share with you all. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I'll be back shortly. Thank you all for watching.